30.7 degrees, 30.7. And the starting mileage is 55166, 55166. Hey YouTube, gentlemansnine, ride number 4 on the way to work. I don't know if I should be worried today. There was, yesterday I got a meeting notice for a lunch meeting today, which is only a half hour long, and it happens to be with the top guy at the company I work at and the top IT guy at our parent company. And we don't have, currently we don't have a CTO or a VP of technology at our current company. That guy had left back in August. So we've been basically leaderless since then. They say they've been interviewing, but we'll find out what this meeting is today. So anyways, I went to college at the Milwaukee School of Engineering in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. And my freshman year, so you have to remember, I grew up in this little dinky town of like 200 some people. I think it's up to 300 now. And I went to Milwaukee, which is, you know, a gigantic city compared to where I grew up. And I'm in college, and you hear all these stories about, you know, you go to college and there's all these crazy parties, and there's all these drunk people and hot women and all this other stuff. Yes, I said it. Anyways, the college I went to, yeah, it was loaded with dudes, lots of dudes. I should have figured that out, figuring it was an engineering school. The ratio my freshman year was 32 to 1, so there are 32 guys for every one woman. That was a pretty sad ratio. So you'd walk out to class and it'd be all guys basically. So, you know, we're in college or freshmen and we want to go party. So we would end up going over to Marquette. So one of the guys I hung out with, he knew somebody from Marquette, so they told us about a party, so we went there. And clearly we're naive and clueless because we got there like way early. And it was at this house, and there was like, you know, like 5 other people there. It was way too early. So the girl that the one guy knew, she's trying to entertain us. And so first off, that's the first time I ever saw a woman make a fist and put her whole fist in her mouth, which was shocking for like a country guy like me. So anyways, no big deal, right? And then eventually this group of like maybe 7-8 guys came, and they're all kind of dressed in kind of like a grunge-like outfit. And they had this big pizza box. You know where I'm going, right? So they open up this pizza box, and I'm looking at it. Originally, I'm thinking, oh, sweet, there's food. They open up the pizza box, and, well, guess what? It was a gigantic doobie. Like, the thing was as long as as big as the box itself. Huge. And I didn't know what this thing was. I'm like, what are these guys? Are these guys just stupid? They could have had pizza, but instead of they're smoking a cigarette. So they started smoking it. The room that they were in was right next to the room that we were in, and of course there's lots of smoke. And the whole group of us in this other room, I started feeling kind of lightheaded. And I'm like, what the hell is going on? And the whole group of us was kind of weirded out. Yeah, so we left. Yeah. I found out I really wasn't a party type person. So on the way back, you kind of have to go through a more questionable part of downtown Milwaukee to get from Marquette to MSOE. And we were on one side of the street walking, and there's this group of guys on the other side of the street, and they're all wearing like different sports type jacket things with hats on, the hats, all pointed backwards. Lots of jewelry type thing, if you know what I'm talking about. Like it was basically a bunch of gang members of some sort. So we're walking on our side of the street, and all of a sudden the guys that were on the other side of the street stopped, and they all turned towards us, and we're like, oh shit. So we took off running. I didn't know I was still in shape. I ran all the way from wherever we were all the way back to MSW. There was this other time I had went to a wedding at Marquette, or in the Marquette area, and we were driving back, and we had stopped at a stoplight. The streets are empty at this time because it's really late at night, like 11 a.m. I'm sorry, 11 p.m. or midnight or something. We pulled up to this stoplight. The light was red, and then I don't know what happened. There was this one car that pulled up behind us, and apparently the guy got out and then opened up the passenger side door of the car, and all of a sudden he took a swing at the guy that was in the front seat. And I'm like, what? I'm sitting in the back, and I'm like, what the hell is going on? And we all freaked out, and the guy that was driving, he basically stomped on the gas, and the guy that tried to make the punch into the car, he was still holding on to the car, trying to make a second punch. I guess what he had said was we were playing our music too loud, and we were trying to diss him. Well, I don't know how loud it could have been, because we were all talking inside the car, so it's not like it could have been that loud. So that's basically we had only went to a Marquette party like twice. So I told you about the first one. There was another one sort of similar. And after that, we decided not to go to Marquette anymore because it was just too dangerous for us to walk between the colleges. So we decided to start attending parties at our college, MSW. And I only went to a couple because it was basically just a big sausage fest. It was all guys. It was not fun. Not fun at all. Yeah, so I would say after my freshman year, I kind of gave up trying to do this party thing. That and my college was a lot harder than high school, so my grades slipped initially. I had taken things for granted, and well, guess what? Things a little harder. So I would say near the end of my freshman year, and after that, I buckled down and tried to get my grades back up. Yeah, so you could say I'm not that party type person. I wanted to be. You see all these videos and you hear other people talking about it, and like, oh man, partying must be fun. Well, for me, and especially since I think it's because I'm an introvert and I prefer like smaller groups of people or just one-on-one. Yeah, the party scene wasn't for me. Well, the good old days. All right, I guess I will talk to you guys later. Bye. Ending mileage 55205. 55205.